The shiny button.
Mm.
We're live. All right. Let's see. There we go. Meow now. Whoa! Mother is the name of God in the hearts and mouths of children. Anybody know where that quote's even from? Anybody know? It's actually two places. I don't think so. There's no audio in here. No. Reference tonight, we're doing another witchy woman. Getting in the mood for the Halloween, eh? all the way down on the foam. My buds are it. That might have been my phone then. That actually might have been my fault. Sure. You wanna try? It's been It's been 20. Oh, dude, it's been like 21 hours. Inverse your 2 and your 1. Good to see you, Bo Crazy. Bo Crazy. I think everyone's just gonna get comfortable with dude being a gender neutral term. Just gonna call everybody dude. Dude. Nice. Hello, Dan Arconi in Chicago. How the fuck is you doing this in Chicago? It's more like the same sort of look, but not definitely. I mean, structure. I don't know. Yeah, high cheekbones, big ass, iron jaw, kind of. Looking like a woman with an iron jaw. Meow. Grab some supplies. Are you gonna, dude? Are you working along? That's awesome. Yeah. Meow now. Love it. Baby steps. I think I met Dan like not many times. I like that gif. I don't know. Who do you hear in the background? Can you hear people in the background? Really? We're still working out our audio. Or it might just be my multiple personalities coming through. Dude. Sometimes Chad speaks for me. I'm looking forward to the Halloween season coming up. Like, we can do some cool thematic stuff. Doesn't all have to be heavy. I want to get the rights to some Typo Negative somehow, so we can listen to that on the show. Oh, yeah, that's a Bishop Briggs, Dark Side. Yeah. The most important part of this entire picture is going to be the throat. It's a throat shot. Well, underutilized, sexy angles. The throat shot. What just happened? Did somebody say they like me? Do you really like me? Did I just get a like me chingle? Dangle chingle? I'm feeling low. Yeah, now. I got a dangle changle. Well, let's see. I don't know. I gotta bring that. Oh yeah, let me bring up my interface here. No, that's not it. Nope, still not it. Shit. It's in the chat and Discord. Sorry. I'll be there in a second. City of God. They're alone. Meow now. Thank you. Love it. I'm sure you've seen the City of God, the movie. That's a party. It's a good one. Sorry. I'm back. Time some booze. Solves everything. Except for proportions. Booze can't solve proportion issues. Dude, and all that, I lost my tool. I found my tool. There you go. What's her name? Not Elvira. What was the name of the mom on Addams Family? Morticia. What was the mama on Munsters? Are you sure? Morgana? Oh, okay. Yeah. I worked on what do you call it? There was a reboot of Munsters called Mockingbird Lane. This is circa 2010. And I made some creatures for that. Got to make the Grandpa, which was this man bat. And then there's a transition of Grandpa from a pile of rats into Grandpa. So for that, I scanned Eddie Izzard almost naked. That was quite a day because, you're used to it. You're a pro. You show up at the scan booth, and there's your subject you're going to scan. I'm used to naked or almost naked or whatever it's going to be. He disrobes and he's wearing the funky assest thing I've ever seen. It's basically like boxer briefs made out of women's, well, I say women's, but people's, but made out of pantyhose. He's wearing boxer briefs made out of pantyhose, and they're just bunched up into his crotch. Like, it kind of looked like some of those pictures of Jesus when he just got the rags wrapped around. He just had like pantyhose wrapped around his junk. And he's just standing there butt naked otherwise, and I do a 3D scan of him for this show. I'm like, man, Eddie, seriously? This is just a Tuesday for you? This wasn't like a special event? You just showed up with that? Like, that's how you're walking around? It looks so uncomfortable. It was like a turban for his mansack. That's exactly what it was. It was a mansack turban. Made out of pantyhose. I'm not liking something I got going on here. I'm always bothered by the fluids. Woof. Gonna loosen up a bit. Getting all squeezely. Too fast. Too squeezely. Take a step back and look at it like it's a blurry photograph for a second. Where's my luminosity? Gotta find my lumens. I just lost my sponge is what I did. My reservoir tip fell off. Gotta be careful. Shit can happen. I know. Yeah, exactly. That's what I had. Yeah, this is all bound up. I'm going to open up some Big Feet, pressed for elephants. It was actually this awesome South African, whatever you call them, distillery? That's not right. What do you call a winery? I guess call a winery. That does like elephant charity. And the wine is the bomb. And my wife, if she's watching, is pissed because I just opened that in front of her. And she's not here. God damn, that's good. Gotta throw hands. Gotta let it go. Nice. Wish you guys could hear what I'm listening to. Faith No More Epic just popped on. It's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Could we just do a playlist and then like people could hear what I'm hearing even if we don't have to deal with the copyrights or something? Oh yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Well, they'd have to what he's saying is they'd have to dial in on their own. That's not lag. That's a whole other issue. Cacho. Jesus. Cacho. Cacho. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to miss the 3-pointer on that one. I don't know what cacho is. What is that? You can't have it. Yeah, I don't know. You have to explain cacho for our at home listening crowd. You can't grab it. Yeah, y'all just need to be listening to Faith No More Epic. No Kachow. Cars. Cars? I was in the band The Cars. Interesting. I haven't listened to them in a while. Hello, Dan. Good to see you, man. See you, read you, hear you, whatever you call. Are you talking about yourself? Is this you saying, yeah, I'm extremely talented? This dad's a guy going, I'm a talented guy. My YouTube has moved on to White Zombie Living Dead Girl, which I think is a good one for this particular piece. Whatever that is I'm doing. Piece of something. Did Honest Gamer show up? We have a good environment here for a studio to be in the hacienda here and still have space. So we moved back to the Midwest from Los Angeles. Yeah, compared to Tokyo, yeah, this is a mansion. Yeah, I mean, living in Tokyo is like living in the bathroom of an airplane. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm touching the ceiling and the walls and the back wall, and yeah, not awesome. Now we got Metallica 1 going. If anybody's playing along. Sometimes YouTube just does a good job. One must be paranoid about Big Brother or whatever, but sometimes Big Brother's got good taste in music. Nice! There you go. There you go! Hello, Honest Gamer. Good to see you. I'm excited about see what you do with that apparatus you purchased. Hopefully you're not uncomfortable with me mentioning it. See, that's what my problem was. Yeet. Meow say, Tom. Please, God, wake me. Make it more movie. Oh, because he's talking about my commentary. Yeah. So the man just bought a badass proton charger from Oh, I see. He's going to make it more accurate. I thought he just wanted to make my commentary more accurate. Well, now I've already jumped in. He's going to make his proton charger more accurate to the Ghostbusters. Dude, this song is awesome, but it's also massively fucking depressing. Metallica 1. It's like, yeah, you get all hyped up and then you're like hearing this guy cry for his mommy and you're like, that's not really fitting my badass vibe right now. There we go. Dude, there's a cosplay in Kansas City in October. I guess it's a big one. I think it's anime. And then there's the big Comic-Con here in the spring. Judge Dredd. All right. Water break. God damn, that wine's good. My wife's gonna kill me. We've initially we came early COVID to Kansas City from LA, and then I took off for Tokyo a year and a half ago. Are you talking about what happened with the wife while I was gone? What happened to the painting of the wife? The painting I'm going to start on, I think tomorrow. I'm going to get that going. Just wanted another, I don't know, I had to take a break. I had to take a break from the wife. Don't like going to Tokyo. No, not at all. Not related. Yeah, so I think I'm going to hit that tomorrow. I'm excited about getting back into that, actually. I've been thinking about colors a lot. Color palettes. Couldn't find my palette. I've moved on some Man in the Box. Now you saw them shut. Nice. Dude, yeah, I hear you. Like, I don't hear you because I don't have your exact burden. I got my burdens. I got my, my shit. And I got a term called terminally unique. And it's where we all think that, like, we're the only ones in the world that have really messed up shit that happens to us. And, we definitely have our own burdens. I don't have your burden. Dude, my total hats off to you. Like, you're awesome just based on the limited information. But more my point is, like, I've been there. In my own mindset, it's thinking about like, oh, I'm unique, right? But dude, everybody's got some heavy shit they've got to fucking deal with, and and whether they do or not doesn't matter. Like, this is your existence, and what are you gonna do? It's Monday. What are we gonna do on Monday? Are we gonna paint on Monday? Actually, I like that. I like that mantra. You gonna paint it today? Like, just like inspiration. Get the hell up. Get the hell up and do something positive. You gonna paint today? I love this idea. You gonna paint today? I love this mantra, right? There's a path. This is a path to salvation, path to redemption, path to whatever. Whatever that shit has got you down. Are you gonna paint today? Dude, this is awesome. I love this. Stop staring at my proton pack. You're making me uncomfortable. Are you gonna paint today? Today sucked. Something bad happened. Something screwed you up. Something awful happened to you. Are you gonna paint today? Life's got you down. Girlfriend broke up with you. Lost your job. You gonna paint today? This is good stuff. I like this. Yeah. Yeah. And it don't matter what it is. You don't have to paint. You just got to create something, right? You're gonna make your thing. You're gonna make your cosplay outfit. Are you gonna, you're gonna do your origami. You're gonna do your, your recipe. You're gonna do your thing. Something bad has happened. You gonna paint today? Painting is just a metaphor. Nice, dude. I love you people. I love it. You guys are all like-minded. I love this. We are totally making a tank top with that on it. That is awesome. I'm going to be like Bob Ross on steroids. Although I don't take steroids. Maybe I should. So I can say it legit. Bob Ross on steroids. Because he had a great attitude. That guy was awesome. His whole thing was definitely bettering the world by bettering the people in it. Yeah. Yep. And those goddamn happy trees are fucking with my head. Being happy. Goddamn happy trees. That is another. I like that as a bumper sticker. And those goddamn happy trees. I hate them. I hate them to pieces. Hates them Mises to pieces. It's awesome. Who's the dude with the other dude? Now I don't even know. What are we talking about? Two dudes? I'm listening to the Hun right now. They're a little less known. If you guys know, you guys can look up the Hun. They are badass. They're Mongolian band. It is fucking awesome. Yeah. that's what you do. Dude, yeah, I mean, yeah, screw Google, screw YouTube, you know. Big Brother's watching, eating our data. But goddamn, they can make a good playlist. They know me. They know me so well. They're my soulmate. They know my music. Tropic Thunder. Oh. Nice. Got it. Dude to the other dude. Tropic Thunder. Yes. Yeah. You know what that reminds me of? I'm still ruminating. Sight of the Light. Nice. That's a good one, right? Now I'm ruminating on that whole like, did you paint today? Being like, did you step up and create today? And it reminds me of what's his nuts, the guy that's got the T-shirt that says, "It's still your motherfucking set." What's his name? The sidewalk cracker. Powerlifter, black guy, L.A. Yeah. Anyway. But just that attitude, like, it's still your motherfucking set. Did you create today? Did you make art today? Did you make your art today? Maybe we should just say that. Maybe that's like, did you make art today? Because that just transcends, right? Because you could be, you know, I guess you could be an artist of spreadsheets, right? You could be an artist of a variety of domains. No, that's not Gary Coleman. Jesus Christ. I don't think you could possibly be more wrong. Oh my God. He's on my feed. I've been following him for years. Now I'm embarrassed. I can't think of his name. I'm in a senior moment. But whatever. But yeah, I'm glad you got out and mowed your lawn today, man. I mean, because that sounds like, oh, I mowed the lawn. No, you gotta get out and do. Get out and be somebody. Just getting outside, just that first step. I'm about to put you down. Like a mad dog, I'm about to put you down. Did you make art today? I like that. Right? Because it transcends. It's just like any domain. Whatever your domain is, whatever your thing is, did you make art today? It's good. Real good. We gotta people share it. I like this. People can share their art. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm here doing my thing, but there's no reason why we don't show what art people made who are in here, regardless of what it is. All right? Did you make art today? That's right. Like this. It's good. Make art. My stupid buds just died on me. It's just my left side. Oh yeah, dead is Dillinger. Let's try to get focused. See if I can actually make a painting out of this picture or drawing or a squeezle. Did you make art today? It's good. It's real good. Collective unconscious. Everybody involved. Everybody who's here right now is part of it. Woo! I wanted to get dirty with that one. I use whatever hands available. Gotta get the job done. Shit. Art ain't gonna make itself. You gotta use both hands, man. Get there and be somebody. And you know what? I think that particular art form that we're inferring there, we will not put on the show. We will not put hand art on the show. Not this show, anyway. It's a whole different channel. See, that's where you go. You know, this tape is pissing me off. Alright, let's settle it down here. Sister was shot. God damn it. I'm gonna be sitting here. I kill a lot of monster. I like the white ones because they're just they seem fairly kind of like palatable. I put away like a lot of those. 0, whatever it is. Squeezle. Let's see if I can actually make something happen here. Yeah. Painting of the wife. I'm gonna go back onto that tomorrow. I just want another day of just kind of light stuff. I'm gonna get into that, I think, tomorrow. I've been thinking a lot about the color palette on that. Yeah. I'm looking forward. I'm excited. Free the mind, I see, exactly. Just gotta take a break, empty it, draw some witchy women, feel good about yourself for a minute. Nice. I got a little Marilyn Manson coming in my ear now. Ooh, I don't think I want Marilyn Manson coming in my ear. I like good music, but we can end there, Marilyn. Yeah, I don't know what that guy did to screw up his career. Everybody hates him now. I know he did that interview about Columbine where he, as I recall, said some really smart stuff and then kind of declined after that, but I don't know. It could have just been that everybody was just tired of him acting like a silly pants. Eventually you're going to get tired of that shit. Okay, now you're trying to make me cry on the stream. Thank you, City of God. I appreciate it, man. Like it means a lot, right? Because we're not like children, right? Like everything we do is like kind of has gravity, right? Now, and like, what are we doing with our life? Thank you. Yeah, I think that was a big one for me. And I'll come back to you, Honest Gamer. I want to talk about that. But, Yeah, I think going to Tokyo was a big one for me as far as like, okay, what in the shit am I gonna do with my life? I'd been in VFX, working on movies for decades, and that industry is basically for shit. I would never advise anybody to even think about going into that business for a variety of reasons. No one wants to hear me rant about it, but just don't. And I'd done a bunch of other stuff, interactive things, VR, blah blah blah, automotive, and then got that call from Toyota and went to Tokyo and worked on autonomous cars, and that was cool. But ultimately, after a year, I realized like, yeah, this isn't me either. Like I could do this. This isn't me. And strangely, out of desperation, while I was in Tokyo, I started attending the local figure drawing groups, and I met absolutely phenomenal people there. There was the Dr. Sketchies over there in Tokyo. That was a nice social experience where I made my friends. Like, those were the friends I have in Tokyo I made there. And then Craig Shivers has a drawing group there if anybody's going to Tokyo. Nice. Number one fan. Nice. Dude, it's not going to take long. Next week, we're going to climb the charts. Yeah, Craig Shivers has got an amazing group over there, figure drawing atelier. And then Tokyo Artist League, also awesome. Naomi runs that. She is Japanese, doesn't sound like it. Yeah, we're all messengers, man. So anyway, I basically started doing figure drawing again after a long time there, and it really saved my life. I mean, that sounds like a whatever, exaggeration or a metaphor, but not really. Like, it was getting pretty dire. And those people, I think, became pretty important to me as well, and still are. So my time in Tokyo kind of led me back to where I was 30 years ago, and what was important. Nice. I will Shredder. Wow. Shredder. I was like Casey Jones from TMNT. He was awesome. And I actually thought the guy that played him in the movie, I can't think of his name right now, more of a character actor, but I thought he did a fairly good job back in the late 80s TMNT movie. But yeah, you had a TMNT painting going there, host. Honest Gamer. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. We'll bring it up here on the show. Show everybody. Like, show up every night, talk about it a little bit. Why don't you work on it while you're watching this? All right? Did you make art today? Did you make art today? Work on your TMNT painting while the show's going. And then when you're ready, we'll show it here. We'll all grow together. I love this idea. This is good. It's very good. It's very good. It's a very good idea. Yeah, man, just do something. Just get something wet. Just get something wet. Get some canvas wet. Whatever you're working on, get it wet. It don't matter. It don't matter to Jesus. You just got to do something. Just something every day. Just a little bit of something. It doesn't have to be, some kind of epicness. Just something. Did you do something? Did you make art today? For 5 minutes, did you make art today? Yeah, well, you know what? Salud. I said earlier I'm drinking Big Feet. Yeah, Big Feet, South African winery that is awesome. Thank you for your presence, City of God. It's been excellent to connect with you. We're here like often. Most nights of the week I'm going to be here. I got some family stuff's going to happen into this week, so I won't be. But tomorrow night and the following night I'll be on at this time. Love to see you again, man. Even if we could just, have a drink together. Wow, we're squeezing here. Love your input. A lot. Good night. Crystal Head Vodka. I haven't even heard of Crystal Head Vodka. That sounds like something you put in your car to make it go real fast. Dan Aykroyd made it. All right. Same family. I don't know that I trust Mr. Aykroyd. He's going to have to earn my trust again. He kind of lost it there for a while. Hurt my feelings. Sweet vodka. Okay. Here in Kansas City, they've got, what is that brand? 360 or something? And it's like, you want to make fun of it. It's all these different flavors and lemon and it's made in Weston here. And it's the bomb. It's like, you could just sit there and sip it. It's awesome. Rock's Tequila. As in The Rock or just something called Rock? Nothing else matters. Myself this way. Yeah, I got another Metallica going. Something with the tape. Famous artists in the background helping you. Just drinking booze and talking shit in the background. Like, you're doing it all wrong. What are you doing? You screwed up. Just artists just fucking with me. I can't believe nobody chimed in with the name of the It's Still Your Motherfucking Set. Like, you guys don't know what I'm talking about? Jesus Christ. Just type it in Google. Take 2 seconds. It's Still Your Motherfucking Set. Does not show up. Just type in It's Still Your Motherfucking Set. It'll come up. RoboCop. Absolutely. That'd be cool. New or old? It's Still Your Motherfucking Set. Yeah, I love this guy. C.T. Fletcher. C.T. You did not say Fletcher. I'm lying ass monkey. You said... Yeah, C.T. Fletcher. Anyway, I like that C.T. Fletcher kind of attitude towards Did You Make Art Today? I like what's going on here. Gotta get a little squeeze going on. There you go. Attaboy. Did you make art today? It's Still Your Motherfucking Set. Robert England with Burt Reynolds? What 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 dimension are you living in? After V, before V was before Nightmare on Elm Street? Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't know about that. I thought Nightmare on Elm Street was England's first squeezle. I thought that was his thing. I know he did Annie before that. Nice. A little typo negative action happening in my ear now. Oh yeah, Bert was both. He came to Digital Domain once when I was there. All right, man. So, I mean, okay, just gave me goosebumps. Go crazy, because that's awesome. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're all having a day. I've had some shit go down today that I'm not thrilled about, and I'm glad that just hanging could improve yours. Did you make art today? I love it. It doesn't have to be a big qualifier, right? It doesn't have to be like, oh, well, I didn't fucking, do something really formidable or epic. Just did you do something? Is there something that exists today that didn't exist yesterday? Well, yeah, I mean, everything's smoke. All I do is smoke. Everything's smoke. Ah. Lost my security. Got a little excited there. I have to throw down a bit more unidirectional adhesive strip. That was a Toy Story reference for those that were wondering. That's why I usually work on the Archer's 1% cotton adhes to birch, because I can just get as ugly and mean as I want to, and it's like, yeah, it's like ah. That's what I think of Archers when I adhese it to that birch. It's just like, I can take it. It's ready to go. We got some mating to do. Whatever you got. You want charcoal? You want chalk? You want pastel? You want acrylic? You want ink? You want gouache? I ain't afraid of you. I'm not afraid of the great owl. I'm not afraid of nothing. This is just paper. It's afraid of everything. For you. A little typo negative going now. All right. You do you. Thank you for signing on. All right. Thank you. Yeah, so this is to be a reflection and tinging. And then had a bit of a teeth there, and I've kind of lost it with all my manhandling. Let's see if we can bring it back. Yeah, so you have to check out. She's got daylight hours. Psycho, Norman Bates. Nice. Dude, you got offers on Pigeon and finish yet. That's the bomb. Love it. Should be very motivated, man. That should be motivating. Nice. Black Sabbath. Nice. Oh, yeah. Top 5 action flicks. Shit. Predator, for sure, is on the first one that comes to mind. Big Trouble in Little China. Wow, dude, I've got too much shit in my head. I'm forgetting things. Jesus Christ, the Kurt Russell Western. God damn. Fucking my brain. Yeah, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Rambo, Escape from New York. All good, yeah. All winners. Tombstone. That's what I was trying to think of. Tombstone. Yeah, you get kind of genre specific. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah. I mean, I got a soft spot for like Rocky IV. You know, just spoke to me as a kid. Yes, it did. The check is in the mail. Nice. Okay. You have similar taste in movies, all right. Other movies, man, you're needy. Movies. Other than, I mean, Arnold surely did a many that were good. I don't know. I've got like 1,000 freaking DVDs in the other room. I just unboxed after like 15 years in the chamber. To go look at them and just like refresh my memory. You know what? I'm gonna throw you for a loop. The movie you probably haven't seen called Sword of Doom, and it is mind-blowing. Japanese, I think it was Kurosawa. Loop my goddamn tits right off. Nice. James Wood, I mean, okay, Videodrome? You kidding me? You kidding me with the Videodrome? More than I'm a Cronenberg fan, but yeah, James Wood's definitely made a thing or two that was worth watching. I mean, now, Jesus, now that you brought it up, like, yeah, when the stream's over, I'm totally gonna pour some, vampires. Jesus Christ, that was esoteric. I'm gonna pour scotch and watch Cronenberg, or watch, Videodrome, and sit and drink a bit. Did I go to art school? I went to Pratt Institute in Brooklyn, New York, which is an art school. Basically one of the oldest art schools in the U.S. And back in the day, it was the first school to have a fine arts degree in computer graphics, which is why I ended up there. Any college stories? Jesus, not that I think I can tell without getting myself arrested. Um, hmm. Yeah, college was not. Well, I mean, no, I was about to say college was not fun for me, but that's not exactly true. I definitely didn't have fun, at least at the classic college since, but to say it didn't have a profound effect on me and who I became would be a misnomer. Because it did. I mean, here's the kind of place where it's like, I mean, it's like when you hear Mike Tyson or Lee talk about this awful neighborhood where they grew up and blah blah blah. That's where I went to college. It was in Brooklyn, and it was bad. It was a bad neighborhood. Um, you know. I lived on Myrtle Avenue. They called it Murder Avenue back then. And the big difference, obviously, is I was an adult. Well, 18 anyway. Mike Tyson was a child growing up there. It was a shithole. It was a real shithole. It's been gentrified, and to live there would cost more than anyone rationally should make. I thought the Jake Hall thing got called off. I thought they canceled that. I don't think the Jake Hall fight is happening, is it? I certainly hope not for Jake's well-being. Not that I give a living shit about him. He seems like a retard, but seriously, somebody who should not be in the ring with Tyson should simply not be in the ring with Mike Tyson. Like, it's just retarded. Like, I don't think the guy knows how to not throw a beat, even at his age. It's like, he's had so many years of just doing one thing. Like, if he throws a hook, whatever that hook hits is going to go away. It's not going to be there anymore. Yeah, this is silly. That guy. I mean, obviously, the guy Jake Hall knows how to, he knows how to manipulate the social media and create a spectacle, and I'm sure that's what it just all was. Mike's trying to be relevant and participate. And I don't think that Mike knew what was going on. I don't think there probably ever was intended to be a fight, because that's just dumb. It's like the guy could have freaking Parkinson's or something, right? He could just be completely debilitated, and he just gets one split second of the old mic comes out, and any normal person's just going to probably be dead. Like, come on. Exactly. Dad strength. Yeah, well, it doesn't fade with age. It's still in there. I still think about things, you know. I still have reactions. I still want to act like a young man. And if you don't have a reason not to, wow. Okay, I haven't heard anybody say they miss Rick Moranis, but I don't disagree. It's just not something people often have nostalgia for. But yeah. I think his wife died, and he basically retired. Nice. Yeah, well, Michelle Pfeiffer's bone structure, I would concur with that. One of the sexiest goddamn women in film history. Jesus Christ. Her and Greta Garbo, top two film history, in my opinion. Swing. Yeah. Call Michelle's a distant second to my wife, though. Always a pain in the goddamn ass sometimes, but one thing she's not lacking in is being attractive. Guess y'all get familiar with her next. Well, actually, I was going to work on that painting tomorrow. No, I did not see Adam Sandler's new stand-up. I hope it's good because I love me some Adam Sandler, and he's also not afraid to make some real turd shows. So, is it a good one? Which, by the way, I actually worked on an Adam Sandler turd, so I speak with, at least from my own perspective, a little bit of authority. What was it? I worked on the first Grown Ups. It was cool to be on set with these people that I liked, but, you know, none of them were doing anything I liked. Oh, was a Chris Farley tribute? Nice. The Wedding Singer. Yeah, it's a good one. You know my favorite, actually, Adam Sandler? You ready for this? Are you sitting down? Is Punch Drunk Love. Love that goddamn movie. It's fucking great. Mm. Yeah, no, Grown Up still had it. Did have some good scenes. Tongue tied. And I had limited experience with David Spade in person. I was around him. He mostly just seemed to be hitting on the interns. That's what it looked like to me. Like, I'm a... You do you, man. Okay, so I can almost say I've never asked for an autograph. My entire time in Hollywood, I never asked for an autograph. But, so I moved to Kansas City, beginning of COVID, And I'm just here like, all right, well, now what? I'm not Hollywood anymore. And I get a phone call with somebody at a company asking me to supervise a AT&T commercial. So I fly to Dallas and supervise this thing, and it's starring Patrick Mahomes and Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Chiefs and Dallas Cowboys. And I'm not a huge football fan, not my thing, but in Kansas City, man, Patrick Mahomes might as well be Jesus. So I'm there, and I'm like, my son plays football, and I'm like, oh, for shitness sake, okay, I got to do it. So I actually got Mahomes' autograph for my son on that spot. That's the only autograph I've ever got. Did I make the crow's eyes cute? I kind of did. All right. What just happened? I got a dingle? Who's my dingler? Who dingled me? Who dingled me? 11 more to follow me. I don't know who this person is, but I'm deeply in love with them now. 11 more. Did you get the phrase of the night? This will be the new catchphrase of the channel, which is, did you make art today? Oh, and Virtus. Virtrus. Virtrus or Virtrus. As in a vertical Russ or a Virtrus. Yes, thank you. I was one of the dingles laughing my ass off. I was one of the dingles. We got followers. All right. Who made art today? Love it. Love it. I don't even know. Did I come up with that, or did one of you guys come up with that? Or was it just like a collective unconscious? Because it's awesome. We got some beautiful people. Dude, that's all. I'm gonna cry a little bit. I'm gonna cry on everybody. It's gonna happen. Because if we got these kind of people already, we just started streaming like a week ago, and if we've got people in this room right now that are like have the same values already, this is pretty awesome. Nice. Cool. You got a Kevin Eastman? That's cool. Oh, nice. we got some beautiful people in here. All right, thank you, Virtus. I love it. I love that you love it. How about that? Like the was that Chipmunks and the Warner Brothers cartoons where they were super polite? Oh no, you first. Oh no, you first. I love you. No, I love you. No, I insist. Let's go together, shall we? Let's shall. I'll fuck that up. Start to do a light touch. Follower goal this month. What is my follower goal this month? All the people. I want all the people. Megalomania. Yeah, I would like to reach a lot of people, and it's not for necessarily just anyway self-serving purposes, because I'm trying to have more of a brand, if you will. And a little brand sounds like a dirty word, around some of these positive aspects. Like "drawn to the light" is one of the phrases we're using tonight. We came up with "Did you make art today?" I want to inspire people as much as I can, right? And this gets back to the story earlier. I don't know if you were listening about my time in Tokyo and how dark that time was, and how I kind of resigned back to my earlier state of being, which was creating figurative art while I was there as a survival. And it's like, you know what? Like, I think that when you make something on a daily basis, you make anything, whether it's just you made dinner and it was beautiful, or you make art in your gardening, or whatever it is. If you make art every day, it makes every day tolerable. I can survive. I can do this one more day. I can make it through another day because today I made something. And that something is what's going to get me through till tomorrow. And you ask me how many with my follower goal. I mean, honestly, it's like, yeah, I have megalomaniac kind of like thoughts of like everybody, but it's true because I want everybody to get that message. I want everybody to get the message that today's going to be better if you make something. It's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for everybody else. And it's like, we can actually, like, I don't want to get too awful, esoteric or whatever, start crying on you guys, but like we can actually change at least a little bit, the people that we're connecting with. That like, okay, if everybody went into their day with a better positive view on I'm going to create versus take, right? Because that's really what it is. It's not create versus destroy. It's create versus take. Who are the creators and who are the takers? And if more people have the I'm a creator versus I'm a taker attitude, I mean, then all the problems just get defined differently, like on a systemic, deep level. Right now we're solving shit. We're not just like, what's mine? What's my piece? What do I get? So yeah, what's my follower goal for the month? As many as I can get. I mean, you guys are like, I'm very inspired by you guys because you guys are obviously like already getting it. Like the fact that we can actually try. You don't get to cry. Yeah, I think you guys are obviously just attracted to whatever random thumbnail on Twitch and it's resonating with you. It's inspiring as hell to me to be like, okay, wait a minute, maybe this isn't just some crazy ass dream of mine, but like, slash like miserable, depressing fucking experience I had in Tokyo, which Tokyo was awesome in a lot of ways, but still incredibly isolating. And I was already in a dark place before I went. So then going there and being in an isolated state on top of it, I think just like, I just hit bottom. And that Fight Club sense, hitting bottom for me wasn't fighting people, because good God, it looked like Godzilla in Tokyo. It was drawing. If we can change people to be makers instead of takers, we've done something. Yeah, thank you for that, 11 Martin. Thank you for recognizing what I'm saying and feeling it. It sounds like you feel it, man. Woman, person. Oh, and you followed me. Yes. So that means hopefully we'll get to see you again. We could talk more about this. I'm gonna shiant over here and get some more of this Big Feet wine, because that's my particular choice of lubricant. Which basically just means I cut all carbs out of my diet, because then I fill that caloric intake with fucking booze. This feels like a kind of piece that I could easily overwork, like rather than leave loose. Godzilla! Yeah, imagine what people in Japan thought of me. Actually, I made a friend over there, an Englishman who was really close to my size, who's heavier. Definitely not afraid of me. That was cool. Very good friend. That's what that does, being in that isolated environment, is that when you make friends, it's like, I'm sure everybody's been there in their own, whatever their story is. When you do make those friends, they become this like really cherished, really valuable, you're really thankful for them. I kind of had this vision like the end of, what's the end of that, Labyrinth, right? And she's waving at everybody, and they're off in the fantasy world. And she's waving at him. It's like, dude, that's how I feel about Tokyo. It's like this. It's like, did that shit really happen? Is that real? Did I just fall asleep and go to a coma and make all that up? It's hard to believe any of that shit was real. Dude, it's awesome. Let's grow together. Spread the word. Let's spread the word together. Did you make art today? I love the idea of the show and tell aspect of that. We'll have to figure that out, like what the logistics of that look like, you know. And they could just, like I said, man, you could just fucking take a snap of like, I made Ratatouille today, and you take a picture of that, and we like might cameo that or something like that was your art today, right? Or I, you know. The Honest Gamer said he mowed the lawn. And maybe to other people that doesn't sound like art, but maybe to him, that was art. I mean, obviously landscaping could be art. You know, in his situation, it sounds like he's got a lot of, you know, stressors and things happening. The art might be within him, an internal experience of art, which is I did something, you know. I got out and moved. I got myself out of my domain and did what I had to do today. So yeah, thank you. YouTube is now taking me on to some Paradise City. Like a claw or something on the left side of the neck. From my point of view, which I think we have the same point of view, left, like a claw or something. Dude, I like that you see that. I didn't necessarily intend that, but I think, you know, a claw is totally fits within what, like, the domain of what we're doing here. There's a lot of metaphors in the smoke. That's what's awesome about keeping it loose and not getting super like tight and rigid. It's just like it allows the conversation to happen with the observer. As opposed to me sitting here and doing a freaking, I'm going to tell you what, you know, I'm going to tell you what you see by defining every single piece of structure and be like, this is what you see. And in my opinion, as an observer, when the art doesn't play with you or talk with you, and it just tells you what you're supposed to think by over-defining everything, it's like, well, Okay, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, what do you need me for? What do you need me for? Is what I think when art is just overly refined. It's like, okay. I mean, I think there's definitely a place within each piece for refinement, and that's just really kind of like it's like a tease, right? It brings the audience in, like, oh, look at that. I'm gonna go in here because this is engaging me, but I don't want to get dictated to and told what I'm looking at. I want some space to see what I want to see. Like you're saying, you saw a claw or a paw, and it's like, cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that you saw that. Something on Discord here. What you got? So I like your composition. You got a bang, da bang, da bang, da bang. You got a lot of almost like a Fibonacci series with your distances between the heads. You know what I mean? Zibbit, 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 with the cross action. It's a very dynamic composition, dude. I like that. And your swords are accentuating it. The straight lines. The only straight lines are the swords, and they're counterposto to the positions of the round shapes of the heads. I would focus on your darks, right, and accentuate that experience of the rounds of the heads, the straights of the lines, with big black shapes, big depths, right, to fill in, or not to fill in, but to create a space. So here's my thought on black. Black is a place where you allow for people to fall into the work and just be like, this is where I live. I kind of feel like the eye of the observer lives, or the comfort zone of the observer lives in the blacks, and they're living in the black and they're looking at the white, right? And so, like, if there's all white, they got no place to live, right? And so sometimes you want a big solid blacks of shape, blocks of black, like Mazzucchelli, or oh my god, we did this the other night. The guy that invented Hellboy, he's really good at his blacks. And then you can just chill in there, right? Just chill in your blacks, and then the lights become really fun and important, right? You can absolutely do that. You can also throw variance within your blacks, right? So now you got like a whole domain of blackness, right? What do I do in the black, right? It gets kind of Jungian there, like living in the black. So yeah, I would totally explore some blacks in that composition, dude. Cool. All right, so we're running. We've been diddling with this for a while. Let's take a step back and be like, all right, well, what needs to happen to make this kind of work? What about noses? What about noses? Noses could be a total pain in the ass for sure. I mean, my nose right here is kind of little. Can use some help. Nice. Jesus, man, seriously. YouTube just kicked me over to Pantera. Walk. Yeah, being a protrusive shape, it's going to be a good opportunity to create that obviously sense of depth with a high contrast light dark that would concur. It's the gateway to the face. Dude, here's an esoteric one. Anybody remember the show Dark Shadows? Oh, nice. Should we go on Instagram or where? Where did you get comments? Oh, Jesus. You're right, Tim Burton. No, I was talking about the TV show back in the day. You're absolutely right. There was it. I didn't even see the Tim Burton movie. Yeah, I don't even know anything about it. You're right. Oh, I see. So people came by and looked at your painting. That's cool. Dude, that's awesome. So you got some socialization. You got people come by, checking out your work. It's awesome, man. How is that not motivating to keep going? Now, you got to get wet today. You got to get in there and get something wet. Get some canvas wet. Do something. You got people coming by, positively supporting you. You got us, wanting to see your progress. No! Nice. Shimpios. Hello there. How are you? I gotta step back in the camera. Hello. Dude, you're a motivator. Dude, I'm having an amazing time. I am extremely grateful of my experience already doing this stream, which I've never done before, because of the people that are showing up. The Cowboy, I did not finish. I'm going to take a break with the Cowboy. I did not like what I was doing. I was losing it. I was losing my cool. Something about the lights and the darks. I need to take a second and check out I like to think it was a symphony, like a harmonic, and I did not have luminance harmonics in that piece. And it's like I could have sat there and refined the living snot out of it, and it wouldn't have made it better. It just would have made it, refined. It's like, let's just take a pause and figure out, like I said, the luminance harmonics and come back to it. So I'm just doing some fun stuff tonight. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to work on the painting of my wife, which is a nude. So the thing is, with Twitch, we're probably gonna have a blurred out freaking thumbnail. So you guys are gonna have to look for me, because Twitch is ultra conservative apparently, which is strange. And then so I'm gonna work on that. That's a full color piece. I've got some family stuff I got to do later in the week, so I probably won't get that done this week. But then we'll connect after. And then I'll come back to the Cowboy for sure. Like, just gotta get my cows in order for the Cowboy. And not feel like my cows are in order with the Cowboy. Proton pack. Each one of us is just wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator. I was liking that stroke except what I did at the end. Nice. I have, yes, I have more than one. I'm definitely not wearing the same one every night. I have several. I do. It's kind of a thing for me. I don't like feeling constrained by sleeves. Sleeves make me feel contained, and I don't like it. So, yeah, I kind of don't do sleeves. I think we're gonna do some tank top merch at some point. Just because I want one. Scepter. Replica from Team 3. Jesus. I'm not sure I've seen Team T3. That's getting down the food chain there on the Team T's. Time traveling turtles. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I definitely have not seen that one. I think I would remember that. Nice. Casey Jones is in it twice. Same actor? Ah, what's the idea of this one? Yeah, I like plain. I like plain. So it's definitely plain, but I think the feminine figure is kind of, at least I don't know, especially for men anyway. Is this like um, it's a void of a place that we can kind of put our, the moon energy, the esoteric or the unknown, the subconscious kind of fits into the feminine. And obviously, I can't speak for everyone's experience. And so I think with me, like the idea of powerful women that are both sexy and unattainable, right? These are all things I think most men probably can associate with to some degree. Well, people, shit, I don't know. So I like playing. I like playing with this image of the ethereal feminine, which doesn't necessarily mean female, right? Feminine and female, not the same word. The feminine can exist across humanity, across humans. The female is, very physical based state. So I would say this is not necessarily a female. This is the feminine because it's ethereal. It's just art, right? It's just chalk on paper. And for me, it kind of pulls out the feminine. At the end of the day, what do you feel inside when you look at it? I collage stuff, so I play with a lot of things. I usually make my own reference in Photoshop by combining things and painting on things. Photo collage and then paint on it. I mean, I think I've said, I don't know. I spent 30 freaking years working on visual effects in Hollywood, so making realistic imagery is something I'm able to do. It's not of interest to me as far as a final product, but as far as reference goes, yeah, I kind of just create what I want. And then, in my opinion, everything needs to improve the thing that happened before it. So if you just take reference and just recreate reference, I'm like, well, why is your final product better than just the reference? The reference is the art at that point. So for me, it's I don't want to recreate reference. I don't want it to look like reference. I want it to look like something that, like we were saying earlier, allows space for the observer to participate in the story that's happening, which means they're telling part of the story. They're part of the story by watching, quantum physics there. They're part of the story by observing it. And if they're not, then it's not art. It's just a picture. Right? It's just telemetry data. Nice. And I kind of feel like at this point, this piece is getting to the point of I'm either gonna get in there and I'm gonna paint it, right? Or this is kind of getting close to where it needs to be as a piece. Anything more is we're going to another level, right? Which we could do. But the trick is to always leave that space for the viewer to be part of it. Right? No matter how refined it is. I've got, the Mac Daddy of badass is John Singer Sargent. Look at his stuff. It's fucking brilliant. And at first glance, it looks photographic. Photography wasn't that popular then, but to us, it looks photographic. But he'll have major elements that are represented by a single stroke, and he may have spent hours achieving that single perfect stroke for that one piece, right? But what it does is create this space that the audience just gets to live in. Their eye gets to live in. Their feelings get to live in. They're present with that one stroke in a way that they would not be with something that You know, okay, all the texture of the velvet is represented by a single hairbrush. Oh, for shit's sake, why does anybody want to look at that? Like, how is that fun, right? Sorry, I kind of diatribe there. Okay, wow, yeah, no, I totally went off on a tangent, and you guys are talking about movies. Never mind. Meow. Oh yeah, yeah. No, that is supposed to be intimating that there's a bird behind her. I mean, it's supposed to, whatever the word "supposed to" means. But yeah, that is the idea. Kind of got lost a little bit. You know, I want it to be lost, not more than just not a little, a lot. Yeah, we've got the art. We've got art for sale on bow.art, just beau.art. I would definitely consider commissions for sure. Um, Definitely with people like you guys that seem like-minded. Like I'm definitely not going to take a commission that doesn't resonate with me, you know. But definitely, like if I could get like even if it was like a portrait, like if I get somebody to sit for me and I could really get to know their soul a little bit, just a little bit, to make a meaningful piece. Uh, yeah, I would do that commission. Right? Someone's willing to share themselves with me. Um, yeah, I would do what I could to interpret their essence. Nice. I've never met Bruce Willis. I think my wife has. I think she met him at like a luncheon or some weird shit. I've never met him. Time is it? Coming up on midnight. Yeah, I think we're about to. I think it's good timing. Like I feel like anything more I do is taking it to the next level, which isn't tonight. I think tonight was a good ref gestural. I did meet Jim Carrey one time. I did. What was that movie? Fun with Dick and Jane. I met him. I photographed his face for that. Well, one of the things I did on that. Never met Johnny Depp though. But yeah, I think we're kind of at a good place to call it a night. I am super thankful for everyone who showed up. Tonight was awesome. It was a whole hero's journey, an arc there with a crescendo. I'm extremely grateful that you guys showed up. I hope you keep showing up because this is awesome. This gives me what I need. I hope it gives you what you need.